That's my
that was definitely a solid album. And Zay, I'm gonna say your recommendation out Misery, the vintage Misery Master with this, bro. Zay been in his wrestling bag, yo. So he like, yeah, yo, Mike, I ain't gonna lie, that movie, Iron Claw was the saddest movie I ever saw.
I say it was,
bro.
It was hype Misery to the max,
bro.
And they took Misery out,
yo. To take Misery out because they was scared the misery would overflow and had people doing dirty things off of watching that. Like, yo, it was bad, Rich. Yo, I didn't know.
It was crazy.
So it was the Von Erich, the Von Erich,
yeah,
the Von Erich wrestling family. It's based on that. And obviously all the characters was the brothers, and the dad was like the first wrestler, the Claw.
Yeah, the Iron Claw, based off of a very sinister.
Based on a very questionable antagonist in wrestling.
And that's why they say that's why some people believe the Von Erich name is cursed because of the character he had to play in wrestling.
Bro.
You can do the research yourself.
Yeah, do the research yourself. Wrestling fans already know, but like, yo, this movie was sad, Rich.
God damn.
Nothing happy about it, yo. Like the dad putting the ultra pressure on him young. Like,
yeah, that's usually how I go.
He straight was telling him, you my favorite son because of this. But he could take it away if he gets the title belt. Like, he was that type dad.
Even when got the title from beating Ric Flair, the one son.
Yeah.
You thought it would be a happy moment. It wasn't. It just got left fast, yo.
Damn it, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Rich.
Yeah,
I
and
can't stand
Zac
those type
Efron
movies,
plays like
It's
the
a
one
text.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zac Efron plays the one brother that was
Kevin
like
Van Erich, the one that's still alive.
Yeah, the one that's still alive. But he was like going hard, putting in all the effort, and then like his one brother came, just like, yeah, I want to get put on. His pops put him over. It was like you feel his emotions first, then it just escalated quickly.
It's a total
snowball
So
effect.
they had 6 kids with a total.
Yeah.
Was it 6? All right. The movie showed.
I gotta count how many died in the movie.
Golly. Anyway,
There was 3 deaths at least in that movie.
in the movie, right? So there was one more other brother that they didn't put in the movie. That
So 4 out of the 6 brothers. 4 out of the 5 brothers. Then,
yes, he's the only brother that lived, yo.
or maybe it was 4 deaths in there. Because
Several-
remember, it
that's
was
what
like
I'm
the older
the
brother. They
youngest
said
one,
because they said the older brother
the nice
died
one.
by accident, like the 5-year-old or something like that. That was
Yeah,
older
yeah.
than him. He was like, I'm the older brother.
Yeah,
But
when they
by default, or
Rich,
something
they
like that
had
when he
this
met the chick.
scene when the one nice one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna find the names real quick.
Damn, bro.
But he passed the one that was actually nice and was an intercontinental champion and everything, and he had beat Ric Flair. He actually got the opportunity, even though they wanted it to be. Zac Efron's character was the one that everybody. He was the oldest of them, and they was expecting him to be the one, but they wanted passing it because he was the better athlete. He was gonna go to the Olympics.
Yeah,
that was already sad. Hold on, real quick. The sad part is that was the Olympics that USA boycotted.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he couldn't go to that. It was so much misery. You be forgetting
Bro,
the misery.
the misery was so masterful.
Too much
yo.
misery.
But he had
too
to Kerry was the one that had beat Ric Flair and then went to the WWE and then he lost his leg and had to fight in the WWE.
Oh, Kerry,
He
yeah,
still
that was Lip off Shameless, yeah.
He was still fighting in the WWE
bear, he
with
the
one
cook
leg.
one.
Mad people didn't know unless you was at a show when he got his leg pulled off twice apparently. When you learn behind the scenes, some other stuff. It was Rich.
Bad, yo.
But the scene that was crazy was when
too much,
he passed and all the other brothers had passed, and that's when they met the first brother, like in like some, it was like a heaven type of sense type thing, but like in the field. And it was like, he was like, we're all here together now. It was like, gosh, this is sad.
Yeah, like yo, how
What is
many
going
y'all
on?
died, bro?
No way.
Golly.
I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, I think it was a total of 4 that passed. One, like I said, one of them they was because I think the director, whoever was doing it, he was like, they said that he was like he couldn't put the one. It would have been just another person in it. So it's like you bloating the story, even though it's a true story. But it was like you felt it was too much.
Yeah, I could see that.
It was so much. He was like, it's gonna be too much, yo. But they talk about like the abuse of like they lead into like the abuse of drugs and things of that nature and stuff like that, and how that affected the family. And then their father was y'all good?
Yeah. My fault. I just hear like a little popping noise. I'm trying to get it.
There we go.
Oh, you was sitting on it or something?
No,
Or it was
you
moving?
just did it
Oh,
right
all right, bet.
But yeah, they was talking about like the all of the stuff that was happening, whatever, and then the pops, the drug use and all of that stuff that they was alluding to. Even though I heard they was way wilder than what the movie was depicting them as.
I'm sure.
And then the pops was OD pushing them.
No
dog.
one I knew, I was like, yo, this family might have been wilder what the movie is depicting it as. When the one brother that died when he went to Japan, like, yo, if I saw you and we was at a wedding, yo, and you was projectile throwing up blood, yo, I don't give a fuck what we got going on. Like, nigga, I'm taking you to the hospital, yo. Like, you that
time to go.
I don't give a fuck, yo. Cause you about to do some physically exhausting shit. We don't know what's going on with you, yo.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just go out there. Found out his brother died because he had a ruptured something in his stomach.
Intestines or something.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Because
yeah,
he was taking some. It's a whole nother backstory behind that too.
Oh, okay.
That
I watched
family it's a lot, man.
a lot, bro.
A lot, and they had like the Texas territory because it was the heavy territory system in the U.S.
Yeah.
They still kind of have that like a globally, but like in the U.S. it was until Vince McMahon kind of was like taking a lot of that stuff out. They still got indies and a whole lot of stuff, but it's a lot different now. But yeah, like.
Nah,
It was a good movie, though.
Then the one brother took himself out, bro, and then he went and almost killed the dad because the dad was still being mean, yo.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He said he needed your help. Where were you? Like, yo, I'm like, bro.
He almost choked his pops to death.
He almost killed his father, yo.
It was crazy.
I'm like, this is the
Sometimes
most
it's just-
miserable film of all time, yo.
Boil over, yo. That boy.
It was good though.
Explode.
It was good.
It was good. The part that
pop.
killed me and Mike, we talked about it, yo. They got like a jabroni act. Salute that he might be good in something
Yeah,
else.
no,
but
he
the
was a
guy they
jabroni
got
in
to
this.
play Ric Flair, yo.
Why, yo?
Oh my gosh.
Why, yo? They picked the word. It was like the Tupac on the Biggie film.
Oh my
Clip
It was
God.
Anthony
levels,
Mackie Tupac, yo.
like on that clip show.
the white version of Anthony Mackie
He was
Tupac.
doing the promo and it just was
Is it worse than the clip show?
comedy.
The Clippers.
Not like Ric Flair. You said the what?
Is it worse than that clip show?
Clip show.
The Clippers joint. It's called Clip.
Oh, we ain't see that.
Oh, I ain't see that.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
I can't wait to talk
We're
about
gonna talk about that. But nah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like the promo, because he was giving one of the famous promos. They was chopping it and doing some stuff with it, but the one that a lot of people have seen before, and it just was like he wasn't believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason they probably got him the look, he had like kind of the look, the white hair with the what's the name and the
That's probably all it was.
just
to be
off
honest.
glance, you'd be like, okay, I could see how he could play a Ric Flair. But when he was talking, it was like, yo, and doing the promo, it was so whack, yo. Because Ric Flair had the voice, the attitude,
it
the
was
selling it.
wildin'.
He was going crazy, bro. It was dope because the scene was set up hard. Like the how they set the scene up and how it lead to the end of the movie was tough.
Yeah.
It just he wasn't what it should have been.
Yeah.
The only tough part, like I told Mike, was after the wild joint. I want you to just kind of, if you ever see
It
was
is
Zac
it is
Efron
one of
hit him with
those
the joint.
super depressing great movies.
After they got to the locker room and Ric Flair is bleeding from the claw part and all of that and everything, he was like, man, I thought you basically was a sucker. You had a lot more in you than I thought, man. He's like, you want to toss up a beer after this? And the way he did that was more like a lot of the stuff I heard about Ric Flair behind the scenes, and that was more sellable. But like the promo part, they should have just took Ric Flair's audio. And
Yeah.
just
That would have been tough. They should've
Yeah, it
did
was
that.
really bad, yo. It definitely felt
I didn't like
forced
that, yo.
fed.
I didn't like that, yo.
Yeah.
But besides that, it was a really, really good movie, man. It just was dark.